Before administering the BOT2, familiarize yourself with the test equipment and the scoring and administration rules. Make sure to carefully read the directions contained in the easel for each item so that you understand the task well enough to explain it to an examinee. We strongly recommend that you practice giving the test to at least 2 individuals spanning the approximate age ranges at which you'll be administering the BOT2. During testing, keep the area free of any test equipment you're not using to ensure the examinee's safety and full attention. Do not allow the examinee to play with the equipment. When administering the BOT2, you will need the BOT2 kit, a record form, the administration easel, a stopwatch, and a tape measure. Listed on each easel item page is the equipment needed to administer that item. Equipment included in the BOT2 kit is listed in black type, and any additional equipment needed is listed in blue italic type. To set up for the testing session, you will need a table and 2 chairs, one of which the examinee can sit in comfortably, resting his or her feet on the floor. In addition, you will need to create a running course by taping a 50-foot line on the floor that includes a start-finish line, an examiner throwing line, and an end line. If you replicate the diagram exactly, you'll have a course that is flexible enough to be used in multiple items without having to remeasure or retape correct distances. Different portions of the running course will be used in 4 of the 8 BOT2 subtests. Valid administration of the BOT2 involves being sensitive to the needs of the individual being tested. Strive to create a positive, friendly relationship with the examinee. Approach the individual as you would any new acquaintance with whom you hope to have a positive relationship. Spend a few minutes establishing rapport prior to beginning the testing session and introduce the test to the examinee. Introduce the test as a group of fun activities that include drawing, hopping, and bouncing a ball. Convey a positive attitude about the test situation and the test itself. Assure the examinee that some of the tasks will be easy and that some are hard for everyone. During testing, you must follow all administration and scoring rules, including number of trials, maximum scores, time limits, and so on. However, you are encouraged to be flexible when teaching the items to the examinee. You can use the photos provided in the easel, physical demonstration of the item, and/or verbal instructions to communicate the item requirements to the examinee. You should use reminders during administration if the examinee fails to maintain proper form. Also, if necessary, reteach the task between trials. Here is an example of an examiner teaching the bilateral coordination item jumping in place, opposite sides synchronized.
First, I want you to stand with your legs apart like this. Next, I want you to raise your arms like this. Then I want you to jump like this.
For an item such as manual dexterity's transferring pennies, you might choose to use the photos to help you teach the task.
Look at the boy in the pictures. You have the same things in front of you that he does. Do you see how he's picking up a penny with one hand, moving it to his other hand, and then dropping the penny into the box? That's what I want you to do.
You may also help the examinee achieve proper form, briefly providing support when necessary. When it is clear that the examinee understands the task, follow the remaining directions found in the administration box. Do not begin testing until you are sure the examinee's physical needs are met. An individual who is thirsty, hungry, or in need of a restroom break will be unable to put forth his or her best effort. Make sure the examinee is using any necessary assistive devices, such as glasses or a hearing aid, and is wearing clothing and footwear appropriate for active tasks. Prior to administering any items, you will first need to determine the examinee's hand and leg preferences. You will need to take 2 separate measures of preferred handedness, one for drawing activities and another for ball control activities. To determine preferred hand for drawing activities, ask the examinee to draw a line on a piece of paper. Regard the hand he or she uses as the preferred drawing hand to be used for items in subtests 1 through 3. To determine preferred hand for ball control activities, set the tennis ball on the table and ask the examinee to pick up and throw the ball to you. Regard the hand he or she uses as the preferred throwing hand to be used for items in subtest 7. To determine leg preference, place the tennis ball on the floor and ask the examinee to kick the ball. Regard the foot he or she uses as the preferred foot. For older examinees, you may simply ask which is their preferred hand and foot. Now you're ready to begin testing.